Well, it's World Bee Day, and we're making a beeline for some homegrown beekeepers, turning their hobbies into booming business. Buzzing interest in conservation is drawing visitors to bee farms, while beekeepers are forging unusual business partnerships. Melissa Go finds out what's being done to help apiaries take flight.
Business at this urban rooftop apiary in East Coast has been as sweet as the reward these busy bees reap.
So this is our honey library. We collect.
The highlight, Singapore honey, locally made and locally harvested.
It's very runny. The reason is that it's a bit more humid here, so the moisture content is a bit higher. Put it out.
It's a little bit sour.
A little bit sour. A few people say it tastes like jackfruit.
It's a taste of what's been a buzz in the business of beekeeping. Here at the Sundowner bee farm, business doubled during the pandemic with about 600 visitors booking tours since 2020. The company's bee relocation business is also, well, swarming, and they need more space to house bees.
So we're going to build a second apiary and a third apiary soon also, and put the bees there. And plant more plants that will support the food, which is the nectar and pollen for the bees. We're looking at hiring more part-timers, maybe even a full-timer.
The Sundowner is also partnering up with pest control company Anti-Cymex to relocate wild beehives here. It's an alternative to exterminating entire colonies and could save at least 50,000 bees a day. Across the island in Jurong, beekeeper Xavier Tan also needs more space for his relocated hives. And interest to house his bees has come from unexpected places.
A few people approached me, including some hotels and restaurants, and we are in the midst of discussing about how we can get this set up.
That's as sustainability and conservation grow beyond just being buzzwords for firms. But one key hurdle, convincing landlords to share the space with these stingers. Bees can get defensive around their hives and their stings can be fatal.
Let's say they are being agitated by their natural enemies, then they get agitated, then we shouldn't be getting too close to them.
But there's a collective benefit to housing bees. These hard workers, he says, can contribute to local food production too.
Xavier harvests just about 1 to 2 kilograms of honey from each box of bees about twice a year, so that's just enough for a couple of jars. But in time to come, Xavier says the bees could play a much bigger role in Singapore's food security. In fact, they're responsible for 80% of all the pollination in the world, so they could help with pollinating flowering plants like tomatoes, chilies and brinjals.
In Yishun, John Chong is also hoping to pass on his knowledge to others looking to beekeep effectively and safely.
You have to look for a place that can provide ample food for the bees away from human traffic, all right? And then only accessible to authorized person or supervision.
He hopes to grow a network of local honey producers so Singaporeans like these bees can taste for themselves the sweet fruits of their labor.